So, Bossman last night asks, Alex, another thing you could work on when you're just feeling like exercising your creative mind, we should make really cool email signatures for Scalehouse. I'm looking through templates right now. It would be smart to give them a similar feel to our website. Do I want to exercise my brain piece? Yes. So last night I started thinking, how can I make a really cool email signature? So I went to Midjourney first. So kaboom, went to Midjourney, and my first prompt was, I need an abstract email signature background that utilizes a 3D camera, desktop computer, wired mouse, pencil, notebook floating in an abstract space with a color gradient in the background using vibrant colors. Use ED06DE purple. I'm not going to read all the hex codes, okay? But a dark blue, a light blue, all these hex codes, which are brand colors. Color the 3D elements in the same color palette. Give them a rounded design with no sharp corners. Boom. This is what I started getting. And I was like, I like these vibes. These are very cool. But then I was like, but I only like certain elements of these photos. And so I started going through and I saw this photo and I was like, that camera is delicious. I love that camera. And so, I was like, I'm going to try something. I'm going to throw into ChatGTP and see if it can pull out for me. So I went to ChatGTP and I said, hey, I uploaded that photo and I said, can you pull that camera out of this image and make it a standalone element on a PNG transparent background? And kaboom, look at that. It did it. And it's transparent. Holy crap. And so my mind was blown, absolutely blown. And then I started going through all these images and I was like, oh, the world is my oyster. And I started picking all these photos and started asking it, hey, I need a background. Give me a background from this image. Kaboom, it pulled that background. And then I asked it, hey, I need it in a certain size. Can you make it 1800 by 600 pixels? Kaboom! It resized the image for me, all in ChatGTP. How crazy is that? I would have to throw it into to Photoshop to do that originally. And then I was like, I really like this computer. Can you pull out the computer, make it a PNG on a transparent background? Kaboom! There it is again. This is so crazy. And then I did the same thing on a mouse, or sorry, not a mouse, a keyboard. Look, there it is. Oh, this is so crazy. This is where I got hung up though, and it kind of freaking out. It's still trying to figure out this one. I asked it to make a headphone in the same design palette, but yeah, anyways, I had to start a new chat. Kaboom. But it started doing the same thing, right? I got a mouse and then it started organizing and coloring those. And then I started thinking, it's like, okay, what if it could take the logo I made, which is this Scalehouse logo right here. And I said, I wonder if we can make it a 3D element. And kaboom, it made it a 3D element. How crazy is that? And then I started thinking wildly, like, okay, what are the possibilities? Can you make it a space techie look? Make it a white on a PNG background? Insane, dude. AI is awesome. And then I started needing more elements. And so I started creating, I asked it to make the word CEO in the color palette I wanted in a 3D element with a PNG transparent background. And it made it. And then I wanted to make it a little bit more modern looking and asked to make it more modern looking, and boom. And so what did I do with all these elements after I made them? I dropped all of them into Illustrator and made this. Pretty freaking cool what AI can do. Like to design all these before would have taken hours. And I did this in like maybe an hour. Okay. Then I was like, okay, what if I threw this image into Runway AI? Is it smart enough where it could generate really freaking cool video? Like I'm making a GIF out of this signature. Okay. Well, it was a fail. Let's just steer that. I wanted to have these elements, these 3D elements in the background, kind of do this floating levitation vibe to it. Never tried prompting it. And also, Runway is really expensive in their credits. It's like 50 credits per generation, and you only get like 500 a month. Anyways, it did a crap job. So I tried it one more time. It kind of got the vibes here. Like there's the most subtle float levitation. He's like, screw it. I'm just going to throw into After Effects because it's so much easier, right? Okay. AI can't do all of the things. I would like it to do all of the things, but it can't do all of the things. It'll get there one day, but we'll see. Anyways, threw it into After Effects. Kaboom. Made my After Effects file. I gave everything an expression with wiggle position and wiggle rotation. And here is what we got. If I press play, scrumptious. You get this little levitating vibes. I like it. I don't know if the team likes it, but I like it. So exported that and email signature with subtle animation, all using ChatGTP and AI image generation to create these 3D pastel-y elements. Is that cool or what? Like, subscribe, follow me for more just like this. We'll see you on the next one.